Hello, 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 and welcome back. And welcome back to my channel. So today I just decided to do a simpler video. So I'm just going to be reading some moral dilemmas. So basically, what would you rather? And you have to answer. You have to tell me if you ever found yourself in a situation like this, or what would you do? Okay, are you ready? Let's start. The first one is called a sinking sensation. A sinking sensation. A sinking sensation. Okay, so you've been on a cruise for 2 days when there's an accident that forces everyone on board to abandon ship. During the evacuation, one of the boats is damaged, leaving it with a hole that fills with water. You figure out that with 10 people in the boat, you can keep the boat afloat by having 9 people scoop the filling water out by hand for 10 minutes while the 10th person rests. After that person 10 minutes rest, he or she will get back to work while another person rests, and so on and so forth. This should keep the boat from sinking long enough for a rescue team to come find you. As long as this happens within 5 hours, you're taking your first break when you notice your best friend in a sound lifeboat with only 9 people in, and he reckons you to come in. He reckons you to come in. Since they have one space, if you leave the people in the sinking boat, they'll only be able to stay afloat for 2 hours instead of 5, decreasing their chances of being rescued for securing yours. What do you do? Okay, so a brief summary. So there's basically 10 people on the boat, and they're keeping the boat afloat, but you have the chance to save yourself while reducing the chances of those people in the boat to stay alive. What would you do in this situation? This is quite complicated. I want to say that I'd stay in the boat and help them. That's what I would like to believe I'd do if I ever found myself in a situation like that. But I've obviously never been on a sinking boat and had to scoop water out to survive. But if I ever found myself in a situation like that, I want to think that I'd be a good enough person to not abandon them and let them to die, or I'd actually I was gonna say we have the lifeboat and the sinking boat. We could rotate the people in there for an indefinite amount of time. I don't know if that would be a good idea. I don't know. What would you do? Let me know down in the comments. What would you do? Okay. Let's go to this second scenario again. The second scenario is called the accidental Samaritan. The accidental, the accidental Samaritan. Okay, so you're involved in a 2-car crash. So in a 2-car crash, so 2 cars have crashed. Simple. You're involved in a 2-car crash on your way to work one morning in which you accidentally hit and kill a pedestrian. So you're on your way to work and there's a 2-car crash and you hit and kill a pedestrian. As you get out of the car, you're intercepted by a tearful woman who seems to think she hit and killed a pedestrian for some unknown reason. You're not sure why she thinks she hit this person, but she's convinced there's only you, the woman, and the person hit on the road. They're there are no witnesses. You know that whoever is deemed responsible will probably be sent to jail. What would you do? Um, I'm gonna sound like a horrible person. I don't know. I, uh, I wanna say I'd bring myself to prison, so I'd confess, but I'm not sure if it if it boils down to reality. But I do that. I like to believe that I would take the morally righteous path, which is obviously admitting fault that I hit and killed that poor woman. She didn't even do anything. Imagine just going to jail for a crime you didn't commit. I think, if it was a two-car crash, both of us would be in blame, right? Not just me. I think I'd go to the police and bring both of us in, me and the woman. Let the judge decide. Okay? Yeah. What would you do in this situation? What the heck? Okay. Third, número tres. Scenario number 3. It's called a day at the beach. A day at the beach. A day at the beach. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I've had such a long day. A day at the beach. Your family is vacationing alone on a private stretch of beach with no lifeguard. Your daughter and your niece are both 7. They're best friends and they're both eager to get in the water. Oof, I don't like the direction of which this is going. Okay, and they're both eager to get in the water. You caution them to wait until the water calms. But they defy you and they sneak anyway into the sea. You soon hear screams of distress and find that both of them have been caught in a strong current. You're the only swimmer strong enough to save them, but you can only save one of them at a time. Your niece is a very poor swimmer and likely won't make it out any longer. Your daughter is a stronger swimmer, but only has a 50% chance of holding on long enough for you to come back to save her. Who do you save first? My daughter. I'm sorry, my daughter. Obviously, my daughter. Although, if we don't save the niece, there's a 100% chance she's gonna die. But if we choose to save the niece, there's like a 50% chance that our daughter would survive. But that's my child. Like, where's the niece's parents? Are you bringing your child to the beach and they know how to swim? You can save them. Or are you going to a bath without a lifeguard? That's stupid. So yeah, I'm saving my daughter, and maybe next time you guys should plan better precautions when going swimming. Anyways, what would you do? Let's go to scenario number 4, I think. 4. Scenario number 4. Scenario number 4 is called the spouse. The spouse and the lover. even though he or she had, or they, them, or whatever. Yeah, whatever, yeah. They are both gravely injured. Your spouse's injuries are the worst of them. You can tell it's unlikely that they will pull through. Meanwhile, their lover has a neck wound that will prove fatal if pressure isn't applied soon. What would you choose to work on? I don't know, because at the end of the day, my spouse is still my spouse. I think at work, I'm sure as an EMT, I'm not gonna be by myself, right? So someone else can put pressure on the spouse's injuries, and I'll work on my spouse. So someone else can work on the lover's injury, and I'll work on my spouse. Although I don't know if that would count as a conflict of interest, right? I don't know. And if they survive, they're gonna feel really guilty. But then again, I say let them both die. I'm joking. Calm down. It's a joke. What would you do? Okay. Moral dilemma número 5. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, 5. Moral dilemma number 5. You and your son are prisoners at the concentration camp. That's a strong start. You and your son are prisoners at the concentration camp. Your son tried to escape but was recaptured. Your son tried to escape but was recaptured and sentenced to hang at the gallows. To send a message to all the others who might try to escape, the guard orders you to pull the chair from under your son. If you refuse, the guard will kill your son and another innocent person in the camp. What do you do? Whoa. This one is quite hard because obviously we don't want to kill our son, obviously. But if we don't do it, an innocent person is gonna die. And not just that, obviously, if the innocent person dies because you refuse to pull the chair of your son, you might create conflicts in the prison and people may grow a dislike to you. But then again, having to be the one to pull the chair of your son's feet has to be really traumatizing, and I don't see how anyone would recover from that. So, I don't know, I think I'm gonna pass this one. I'm going to leave this one to you guys. You tell me what would you do in this situation. This is quite hard. Not a very easy choice, right? Oh no. I'm making myself sleepy with my ASMR. Okay, let's go to the next moral dilemma. Moral dilemma for the sake of the greater good, or do you let everyone die? That sounds very extreme. Imagine someone just killing you because you're fat. But being seriously, like, if I was on the boat, I feel like everyone would make a unanimous decision of throwing the overweight person off the boat, because it's just either one person dies or 5 people die. So yeah, seems like the logical choice, right? Maybe I'm just like horrible. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Oh my god, I wasn't recording. Anyways, so this moral dilemma is one of your best friends just committed a crime. They went to a bank and just stole a huge amount of money. You see in the news that someone is getting they're getting death sentence because of this crime. Do you tell the police? So if it was just about the money, I wouldn't tell the police, because they're my best friend. So imagine if they needed the money for something like groceries or medicine or something like that. But if I found out that someone was gonna get a death sentence for a crime they did not commit, and I don't think I'd feel comfortable being friends with that person, I feel like I'd tell the police, because it's not fair, bro. That's not fair. What would you do? Would you tell the police, or would you keep it quiet? Would you let someone innocent go to jail? Would you let someone innocent go to jail? Oh my god. Okay. Before we get to the next moral dilemma, let's have a water break. Remember to hydrate yourself even at night. Refreshing. Anyways, as I was saying, next moral dilemma. The building you're currently residing is on fire. You're trapped in a room with one of your parents who is incapable of getting out without help, and a scientist who has the cure for a major disease. Who would you save? The one you love, or the one who could save millions? I don't know. Surely the scientist with the cure that can save millions is not the only one who knows about the cure, right? I'm sure there's gonna be someone, like, there must at least be a team of scientists who know the cure. Let's say for the sake of it, let's say for the sake of the dilemma, he's the only one who knows. I don't know. I don't think the scientists would give out the cure for free. I mean, I'm sure he's healthy. Like, my parents can get that without any help, but like, he's a scientist. Like, you'll be fine. You'll survive. I'm saving my parents. Bye. Yeah. Next one, next one, next one. Next one, next one, next one. So you studied for a test and it didn't go well. Womp womp. You asked the teacher if you can retake the test or if you can at least check your test to see if anything that was marked wrong was actually correct. The teacher doesn't want to go through the hassle of making a new test or finding time to go through old test with you. He has offers to raise your grade to whatever you want, as long as you don't tell anyone. What do you do? Obviously giving myself 100. What do you mean? 100% for me. Guess who's an A? Guess who's an A student now? Me. Why does it keep pausing? Okay, last question of the day, okay? Last question. Last question of the day. You're in the middle of taking a test in college and in university, sorry. Sure, is the same thing, right? Yes, America. Other, okay. You're in the middle of taking a test in university and your teacher walks out of the room for a minute. The person sitting next to you says, "Listen, I need your help," he explains. If I don't pass the test, I'm gonna fail out of college. My mom is sick in the hospital, and right now we are barely managing to keep things together as a family and to provide enough food for everyone. The reason I don't know the answers is because I'm spending too much time helping my family that I don't have time to study. Can you please give me some of the answers? If you don't help him, he might fail out of college and won't be able to help his mom financially. But that's still cheating. What would you do? First of all, instead of coming to me and ask for cheating, you should go to your university and ask for financial aid. I'm sure university can help you so much more help than I can ever give you. Because if I help you in this exam, what's gonna happen in the next one? What if you get caught? Academic misconduct. You can get kicked out, and then for sure you won't be able to you won't be able to financially help your mom. I wouldn't help him. I would recommend him to just, first of all, if he's unable to take a break of university, I think he should start considering taking his studies part-time, or he should speak to the admission boards of university and ask for some financial aid, and explain his situation. I'm sure they're gonna be so understanding and offering all the help he needs. Well, that was everything for today. Thank you so much for staying. I hope you enjoyed the video. I had so much fun making it. I'll try to post more often now, so every 3 to 4 days. So you're gonna see me much more.